Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday night. It's time for our weekly newsletter. We got our Rookie and Entrepreneur of the Week, K Clubs, themes, headlines. It's all here. We're coming to you live from my garage because it's the only quiet place to get things done. And I wanted to kind of get outside a little bit. It's a beautiful day. So we're out here, and it's the 1st of June. Can you believe it? You've survived May. May is over. I was talking to somebody today. They'd been through a few College Pro Mays. I counted mine up. This was number 17, which is insane, but I'm still here. That was 17 strong. I'm here, completed a 17th College Pro May. So congratulations on completing whatever number of College Pro May this is for you. So today we've got our newsletter, and the theme today, the biggest headline is with great power comes great responsibility. You're probably feeling it right now. You got a ton of different hats to wear, a ton of different priorities, and a ton of different responsibilities. And it can be overwhelming. I talked to a lot of people today, honestly, that there was a fair bit of emotion in there. And that's probably coming out because people are a little tired right now, and that's okay. But remember that you're wearing all these different hats, which means you're getting a ton of different experiences, all in one summer, all in one season. But to do that, you got to do a whole bunch of extra work and a whole bunch of extra things. So keep that in mind. As you're going through, you might be challenged right now is because you're doing a hell of a lot more than you may have ever done before. Even if this is your 3rd year, your 4th year, you're still doing more than you did before. You probably have more employees. We're in a different year with COVID. There's just so many different things right now. So it's okay to be tired. It's okay to be a little overwhelmed. It's okay to be stressed. But for you, there's a huge privilege and a huge responsibility. And for those that have been through this thing before, you know what's on the other side. At least you know what's on the other side of some of this hard work, and it's there's a lot there. So keep that in mind as you go through it. It's a challenging time of the year. There's a lot of different kind of like ebbs and flows, but this one's got its own challenges as you go into June. As maybe the novelty starts to wear off a little bit of the business. You got employees that are kind of like settling into different things. A lot of things are getting easier, but some things are getting more challenging. So keep that in mind as you go through. It's totally okay. It's very normal. And I'm tired. And full-time team, we're tired. But that's part of it. That's what being an entrepreneur is. It's not always glamorous. You got to get a lot of stuff done, but being able to brain dump it, being able to prioritize that list based on high urgency and high impact, being able to really think through like, what do I got to get done this week, and what of these things can potentially wait until next week. That's how you start running a business, and that's the skill on how you continually level up as you go through. So keep that in mind as you go. A bunch of headlines. So I'm running another session tomorrow night on balancing marketing and production, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We had a wicked group out last weekend to do the same thing on Sunday. But if you're having a hard time balancing marketing and production, you feel like you're getting sucked into production, how do I go book more? That's one to be on. Our 2022 seminar series. So for the 55 people that are part of next year as of right now, we're kicking that off. Kicking that off this Thursday. So Thursday night, customer loyalty with myself, Clarissa, and special guest Edward Lehman. So if you haven't met Edward, he's a professor at Stanford. He's going to talk to us a bit about the customer and where they're at right now with COVID, and just how do you create loyalty and how do you really start getting things set up for next year. We've got our Ontario Bootcamp tiebreaker coming up this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, to see who is facing off against the Western squad there to see who in the national championship. And there's a swag sale for TS June. So TS Junes are coming up all across the country. We've got inventory on a few different things. Check the newsletter, see we got hoodies and long sleeves and fanny packs and a few other things that are on sale. You will get them delivered to you at TS June. So keep that in mind as you go through. Client tether updates, there's a ton. We're still doing so much work on client tether. The needs rescheduling action plan has been updated and revamped as of May 21st. Any bookings prior to that, you'll still need to go in and cancel any of the upcoming actions. So keep that in mind as you go through. All right, here we go. K Clubs. We've retired the 20K Club. June 1st, 20K Club has been retired, but we still got a ton of people here and a bunch of people that are moving into some of these bigger K Clubs, which is really cool to see. So kicking it off with the 25K Club is Simone Flynn, Kayla Wilson, Christoph, John Douglas, Walter Prentice, Akil, Joy Higgins, Will Keever, Cody Bereza, and Martin Soroka. 30K Club, Sukman, Matt Scott, Eric Blanley, Callum Martin, Julia Moore, Nashua, Nigel Nielsen, Allison Blaine, Braden Hudson, Vanessa Douglas, Lachlan, Aiden Scott, Lily Nagel, John Beaton, and Connor Kozak. 35K Club, Chase Buchanan, Aiden Clark, Megan Moore, Mark Wonko, Pierce Baker, Daniel Clapper, Adam Mikowski, Noah Sloan, and Elias Jensen. Great job, everybody. 40K Club, Micah, Talia, George Larmon, Wes, Liam Duff, Daniel Batoon, SJ, Sam Taylor, Connor Evans, Alex Sauer, Carissa, and Will Hall. Great job. 45K Club, Samto, Io, Noah, Lucas, Tarek, Oleg, Juan, Barrera, Muzz, and Adam. Debat. 50K Club, Mr. Brandon White, back-to-back Rookie of the Week the last 2 weeks. Brenner Murray, Austin Udy, and Cole Olfert. Well done. 55K Club, Emily Nadeau, Zach Irvine, and Amy. Great job. 60K Club, Matt Takach, Braden Fleury, Jitesh Kakar, and Himanish Kumar. Great job, everybody. Colin Harrell, you're kicking off that 65K Club. Henry Bourdain, you're in there as well. 70K Club, Mr. Jamie Schultz. 75 is Ruben Smith. 80, we'll skip it straight to 85 with Ben Seeley. 90, Joel Warner. 100K Club, Erica McAllister. Great job crossing that line there, Erica. Emma Seed Binney at 110K Club. Skip to 115 and into 120. Mr. David D. Francesco Marino, well done, 120. 170, Mr. Alex Horner, and still keeping a lead there is Kian Devachi. Great job, Kian, at 180, 180K Club, well done. We got our Rookie of the Week nominations. We're going to start off with Saleh. Great job, Saleh. $3,200 booked, 3,400 produced. Biggest week yet. Just, again, huge change in momentum. Great job. Riley Johnson, 6K booked last week, second week in a row now that you put up 6K. Awesome. Mr. Mark Wonko, 3,200 booked, 6,200 produced. Rock solid week. Nick Smith, 3,600 booked, first big week since getting started in the business. Great job, Nick. Allison Blaine, 4,300 booked and 5K produced, all in external last week. Just super consistent. Looking forward to seeing you actually out when I'm out there next week in Red Deer. Colin Harrell, 5K booked, an entire crew quit on you. You dealt with a whole bunch of other issues and just problem solving, and just great job. You produced 12K last week. Really well done, Colin. Lucas Waldner, 7K booked, 5K produced, all accomplished with just one employee. Man, that's a huge, huge week. He's got to figure out how to be super productive on the site with upselling and job site marketing. Just really, really well done. That's a really cool week, especially with one employee there, Lucas. Nashua, 4K booked, 4K produced. Super consistent on both sides. Third week with the exact same results. That consistency is huge for you long term. Sean Emerson, 4K booked last week as well. Just really positive and showing those CP values. And Martin Soroka, he had 7K booked last week. Just made some really nice movement since early May. Great job, Martin, and joining that 30K club. You're getting right on that edge of it. So great job getting near to it. Entrepreneur of the Week. Gosh, Braden Fleury, 10K week. Puts up a 10K book, 13K produced, 83 estimates. Man, that's an awesome, awesome week. Killer week there, Braden. Austin Udy, 7K booked, 6,200 produced, super consistent. Henry Bourdain, 7K booked, 8K produced, just a super strong weekend for you there, Henry. Alex Mills, 7K booked after just several weeks of just having a problem solve recruiting. You got some progress in there last week. Great job, Mills. And Oleg, 6K booked, managing multiple different priorities, just building some momentum there, man. Great to see it. So our winners, the Rookie of the Week goes to Lucas Waldner. Lucas, so this was a tough one. There's some really tight ones in there, but Lucas, you booked 7K, you produced 5, so again, you moved the momentum on the marketing side, which is huge. I mean, you finished ahead of where you were last week, even with production, so your unproduced bookings are higher this week than they were the week before, which is massive. You did it all with one employee, just figuring out how to be super productive on the site. Great grind there last week, Lucas. And our Entrepreneur of the Week goes to in Winnipeg, Mr. Braden Fleury, 10K booked, 13K produced. Again, awesome job. 83 estimates last week. My man, that is huge. Great job. And just in the peak of lockdown, you're staying safe. You're being productive. Great job there, Braden. The happiest of birthdays to Mr. Jamie Schultz. Great job, Jamie, getting it through another year. Well done. Juan I. It was actually great to see you last weekend. Hey, your power washer here still, by the way, my man. You left that one here. And again, so June 6th, and then Cole Olfert, June 7th. Happy birthday, everybody. Have a great week. guys, it's June 1st. You made it. You made it through May. You made it. We're all here. Absolutely. That's awesome, guys. And just do your best to have some fun with it too. It's tough. It doesn't mean every moment's fun. It's tough doing what you're doing. It wears on you. You're probably more tired than you've ever been, but keep going. You've done all this work to get to where you are right now. Keep at it. So have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.